In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on April 1st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Denver Nuggets. The Minnesota Timberwolves head to Denver to take on the Nuggets on Friday night. Minnesota is coming off a 125-102 loss to the Toronto Raptors on Wednesday. Denver ended its 2-game road trip with a 125-118 win over the Indiana Pacers. The Denver Nuggets are averaging 112 points on 47.9% shooting and allowing 109 points on 46.8% shooting. Nikola Jokic is averaging 26 points and 13.6 rebounds, while Aaron Gordon is averaging 15 points and 5.7 rebounds. Will Barton is the third double-digit scorer and Monty Morris is grabbing 3 rebounds. The Denver Nuggets are shooting 35.4% from beyond the arc and 79.2% from the free throw line. The Denver Nuggets are allowing 34.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.1 rebounds per game. The Minnesota Timberwolves are averaging 115 points on 45.6% shooting and allowing 112 points on 45.5% shooting. Karl Anthony Towns is averaging 25 points and 3.7 assists, while Anthony Edwards is averaging 21 points and 3.7 assists. Angelo Russell is the third double-digit scorer and Malik Beasley is grabbing 2.9 rebounds. The Minnesota Timberwolves are shooting 35.6% from beyond the arc and 77.7% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Timberwolves are allowing 34.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.6 rebounds per game. The Timberwolves are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 road games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Nuggets are 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The over is 37-16 in Timberwolves' last 53 overall. The over is 6-2 in Nuggets' last 8 overall. The Timberwolves are 22-6 against the spread in the last 28 meetings in Denver. Denver has been playing great basketball as of late, while the same cannot be said for Minnesota, especially in their last game, which is why laying the points on the Nuggets is the way to go. Denver is averaging 114.2 ppg and shooting 48.1% from the field and 35.4% from 3. The Timberwolves, meanwhile, are shooting just 45.5% and 35.5% from 3. Jokic will be able to limit Towns' offense, which will hinder Minnesota's overall game. The Minnesota Timberwolves are having a rough week, and they're reminding people they're a young team that's still learning how to win important games. The Timberwolves are losing their last 5 games by an average of 7 points while not playing much defense. The Denver Nuggets have improved their consistency as of late, and they're a veteran team that knows now is the time to flip the switch. Although Denver has not been the best in covering the spread this season, the Timberwolves are a good matchup for them, especially lately as Denver has played solid defensively and offensively. Plus, the Nuggets win at home by an average of 5 points, so the Denver Nuggets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Nuggets play at a pace of 99.6, which ranks 20th, but this season they are 42-33-2 in hitting the over, while Minnesota plays at a pace of 103.3, which is tied for the fastest in the NBA, and they are 45-32 in hitting the over, which is tops in the league. In the Nuggets' last 5 games, they are averaging 239.4 ppg in their last 6, while the Timberwolves are averaging 233.3, including a game Dallas only scored 95 against Minnesota. Minnesota's defense was horrific in the last 2 games. The Wolves allowed 134 and 125 points against Boston and Toronto, respectively. Denver doesn't have problems when it comes to offensive efficiency. While both teams are among the top 10 in offensive rating, the Wolves are second in pace, so the visitors will have a lot of attempts and brief possessions in this one. The Nuggets are not among the fastest teams in the NBA, but are certainly among the most creative ones with Nikola Jokic's vision and passing abilities. They can score from everywhere, in numerous ways, so I expect to see a high-scoring affair on each end in what should be a very entertaining game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New Orleans Pelicans versus Los Angeles Lakers. The New Orleans Pelicans need a few more wins in the remaining 6 games to secure a play-in spot, and they are facing a direct rival, the Lakers, here. The Pelicans opened a 4-game road trip with a win over the Trail Blazers and now are 9th in the West with 2 wins ahead of the Lakers and Spurs. The Los Angeles Lakers lost the last 3 games and will conclude their 3-game road trip with Thursday's tilt against Utah. Frank Vogel's team, unlike the Pelicans, has a tougher schedule, and it will be interesting to see whether the Lakers will miss out on the play-in and playoffs. In general, this season, these Western Conference rivals have met twice this season, and New Orleans won both duels, covering the spread on each occasion. The Lakers were better in 7 of the previous 10 head-to-head encounters. The Los Angeles Lakers are averaging 112 points on 46.8% shooting and allowing 114 points on 46.6% shooting. LeBron James is averaging 30 points and 8.2 rebounds, while Anthony Davis is averaging 23 points and 9.7 rebounds. Russell Westbrook is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Malik Monk is grabbing 3.3 rebounds. The Los Angeles Lakers are shooting 35.1% from beyond the arc and 72.7% from the free throw line. The Los Angeles Lakers are allowing 35.1% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44 rebounds per game. The New Orleans Pelicans are averaging 109 points on 45.6% shooting and allowing 110 points on 46.7% shooting. CJ McCollum is averaging 26 points and 4.9 rebounds, while Brandon Ingram is averaging 23 points and 5.7 rebounds. Jonas Valanciunas is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Devon Graham is grabbing 2.5 rebounds. The New Orleans Pelicans are shooting 33.3% from beyond the arc and 78.8% from the free throw line. The New Orleans Pelicans are allowing 35.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.5 rebounds per game. The Pelicans are 11-3 against the spread in their last 14 road games and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Lakers are 3-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 5-11 against the spread in their last 17 games overall. The under is 6-1 in Pelicans' last 7 overall. The over is 5-1 in Lakers' last 6 overall. The Pelicans are 1-4 against the spread in the last 6 meetings in Los Angeles. Injuries are so important in the NBA that the Lakers were 12-point underdogs against Utah and suddenly are 2-point favorites against the Pelicans. They could have their key players back for this game, one of their most important games all season. The Lakers, when they are fit, are a terrific team, capable of beating any team in the league consistently. The New Orleans Pelicans have the rest advantage, and they're playing the better basketball at the moment, but they're not a team that can be easily trusted, especially on the road. The Los Angeles Lakers are on the end of a back-to-back, but they're likely going to get some needed reinforcements with the return of LeBron and possible Anthony Davis as well. The Lakers need this game if they're going to sneak into the play-in game. This is the Lakers' season pretty much, assuming LeBron James and Anthony Davis suit up, and while the Lakers may not make the play-in, they should have enough in this contest to beat the Pelicans either way. So the Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Pelicans and the Lakers move the ball around quite quickly, but this handicap is massive. It is 6 points short of 60 points a quarter, which is not easily achievable for 2 teams that have struggled to find consistency and momentum right through. The Pelicans are averaging just 109 points per game, 21st in the NBA, while the Lakers have managed 111 points per game, 11th in the league. Even if they meet their season averages, it's a long way away from meeting the handicap. A total of 224 points were scored in the last game played between these 2 teams. I think it's time for the Lakers' defense to finally improve a bit with Davis back in the lineup. These 2 teams have averaged 225 points per game in the last 10 meetings, with the under cashing 6 times. With so much at stake here, every possession will matter, so I believe both teams will calculate a bit more here, which should result in a slower-paced game. The Pelicans have gone under in 4 of their last 5 games on the road and in 6 of 7 overall. Los Angeles has trended towards the over a bit more lately, but you got to believe their focus will be a lot bigger on stopping the Pelicans here, as that's the only way they'll get the win against a much younger team. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.